boys and girls. I'm so sorry I don't get to see you this week, but we're still going to do a tech time. We're going to do a fully digital tech time. So we need to get to our library tech time classroom and go to the classwork tab. Under classwork, remember we need to find our tech time Chromebooks right here. So we're going to click them. And it shows all of our tech time assignments. We want the top circle because that is for this week, the week of November 2nd through the 6th. So give that circle a click and it'll bring you to our assignment hub where we have our directions, our resources, our work area, and our private comments. So let's start by reading our directions. Notice how I have like explosion emojis there? That means it's important. I want you to take your time to focus and read it. So open up your weekly planner and read over what you will need to do this week. Read all your directions before moving on. So weekly planner, here I come. Okay, now this kind of looks like our old planner, but everybody's doing the exact same assignment this week. So I made it a little bit different so that it's just one set of directions for everybody, okay? And you can work on it all week long. So the first thing we need to do is read our directions, starting at this top arrow. It says, watch the digital tech time video by clicking the camera sticker. You'll see right here I have our camera sticker. You'll click it and watch the video. If you're hearing these directions right now, that means you have followed directions. Good job. Note, I can see how many people have seen the video, so I can tell if you're following directions. So, once you've watched the video, which may I add, you can watch the video and pause if you want to follow along with the video, okay? Once that's done, we need to move on to the next step, which is telling me what gratitude means to you. So what we'll end up doing when we get to this step is going back to Google Classroom, our assignment, and in the private comment section, you are going to tell me using a extension we're going to learn about called Talk and Comment what gratitude means to you, because that is our character trait this month, remember? After that, we're going to move on to our question, which, see these stars? It means this step right here is the one that's due on Friday. The reason this step in particular is due on Friday is because the answers to the question, which is what is one thing you're grateful for, I'm going to take all of your answers and I'm going to make a cool picture for the school website that everybody gets to see about things people in our Ohana are grateful for. So let's read our instructions for how to complete this. Click the button with your grade level on it to go to our question. So we have kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, and fourth grade. You will click which one has your grade, and it will take you to the question. Once you're in the question, you may either type your answer or use the Talk and Comment extension that we are going to learn about to answer my question. Remember, it says, what is one thing you are grateful for? Does that mean I want you to tell me 5 things? No. 3 things. Nope. 1. I want you to take some time and think about what is one thing you are most grateful for in the whole wide world and tell me about it, okay? Once you have done that, you are going to click Turn In on the question, okay? And then you will be able to close that tab, just the question tab. That should bring you back to our planner. And once we are done with our question, we can close the planner and mark our tech time lesson as done. And then you'll be all done for this week, okay? So now that we've read all of our directions, let's go through and do them one by one. Watch the digital tech time video. Okay, I watched the tech time video. Next one is, what does gratitude mean to you? Okay, so I need to come back to our Google Classroom. Remember our tabs up here? I'm going to click our Google Classroom. Now it asked me to do this in the private comments section. Right here it says private comments. Now, we are going to use a special extension called talk and comment. And what it does is it allows you or the teacher to talk at your computer, it records it, and then it lets you put that recording almost anywhere for people to listen to. Okay, let's see how it works. If we go to the right-hand side of our screen over here where my mouse is at, you'll see there's this little blue microphone, and when I hover over it, it gets bigger and brighter. When it gets bigger and brighter, it means we can click on it. Watch what happens when I click on it. This box pops up, and there's a red X, and there's a green check mark. Now, and a countdown. We can't forget the countdown. That countdown tells us how long our recording is. Now let's say I don't like my recording or I know I messed up. I can hit the red X and it'll go away. But if I like my recording and I want to keep it and share it, I'll hit the green check mark. Let's see how it works. Okay. I'm going to answer my question of what does gratitude mean to me? To me, gratitude is going out of our way to show thankfulness for things in our lives that we have. Now that I've hit that green check mark, a window's going to pop up on my screen. And it will have my recording. Whoop, there it is. It'll have my recording up here, and I can listen to it. To me, gratitude is going out of our way. We don't need to listen to the whole thing because you just heard me record it. Below the recording, we have this long list of letters and numbers. This is called an address. Kind of like your house address. That's how people find your house. Things on the internet have an address so that people can find them. Our recording is one of those things. So this is our recording's address. This is what we want to take from our screen. So I'm going to click it once. When I click it, see how it turned all blue? Now I'm going to copy it. I can do this two ways. I can right click, or on your Chromebooks, it's tapping on your touchpad with 2 fingers. And this window will pop up and I can click copy right here. The second way that I could copy it is using the keys on my keyboard. In the bottom left-hand corner of your keyboard, there's a button that has the letters C, T, R, L. It's called our control button. If we hold our control button and tap the letter C on our keyboard, that copies it also. So once we have it copied, we're going to click OK. Now we'll come over to our comment section and click once. Then we will paste it. And just like copy, we can do this one of 2 ways. You can either right click, which again is tapping on your touchpad with 2 fingers, and we can click paste, or we can use our control button again by holding control and tapping the letter V as in Vulcan, and it'll paste it. So once we have that address in there, we're going to send it by hitting our little paper airplane. Now, it looks like a big long address bar. It's not very pretty, but if we click it, we see our audio clips right there. Now, this happens if someone we send an audio to does not have this extension installed. They can still listen to it, it's just not as nice looking, it's not as pretty. However, if we go back, we see that that address bar has turned in to a play button. This is because we have the extension installed. In the background, that extension looked at the video or the recording's address and made it pretty so that now it's a play button, and when we click it, To me, gratitude is when we clicked it, it didn't take us anywhere funny. That's kind of how that extension works, is it takes that address for our recording and turns it into a play button so that people can listen to our recordings wherever we post them. It doesn't take them somewhere else. And once in a while, I'll use this for instructions. Who knows? By the time I post this, maybe you'll have one in your instructions. We'll see. Okay, so we've gone ahead and we've added our voice note for what gratitude means to me. Let's go back to our planner and see what's next. Okay, what is one thing you're grateful for? Click the button with your grade on it to go to our question. Okay, so I'm going to pretend I'm in the first grade. Let's click it. A new tab opens up, and sure enough, our question is loading using one word. Remember, one word. Tell me something you are grateful for. Okay, one word. Let me think. Ooh, I know. Ohana. That is what I am most grateful for, our Ohana. Notice how I clicked that turn in button. That was me handing in my assignment. That needs to be done, or else I don't know that you've done it. This one's a really short and simple one. Now that I've hit turned in, I can close this tab up here by hitting our little X. Remember, you guys, if I'm moving too fast, you can pause the video and follow along. Okie doke. We've gone ahead, we turned it in. Now we are all done for this week's assignment. So it says don't forget to click mark as done on the week of November 2nd through 6th tech time assignment when we're finished. We are finished. So we can go ahead and close the planner tab. Takes us back to our assignment. And this is the mark as done button that I was talking about. So I'm going to click it. It says, are you sure you're done? Yeah, I'm sure. So mark is done, please. Now, here's the last very most important thing that I want to remind you about. I know sometimes, especially when I am not around to help, we have problems and questions and we struggle a little bit. That's okay. You can use this private comment section to ask me any questions. You can ask a question and send it to me. And that way, I can come in and I can answer any questions or try to help you, okay? This is a really important tool down here, especially when I am not there with you in class to help you with these assignments. But this is a pretty short tech time, and it's using a lot of tools that we've been using in class. So I know that you guys can do this. Remember, this is due on Friday. If you do not get it into me by Friday, your thing you are grateful for will not get to be included in our fun art project, okay? So please, please, please make sure that you get this done by Friday, okay? Okie dokie, you guys, that is it for Tech Time. Remember, if you have any questions, you can use your private comments to let me know. Other than that, I look really, really forward to reading all of your cool things and listening to you. And I will see you guys again so soon, okay? Bye.